Hi, my name is Nicole, and I am the academically gifted teacher at Montague Middle School in Terrebonne Parish. In this video, I am teaching my 6th grade gifted students a lesson on survival skills based on the unit, The Hatchet, that they read as part of the 6th grade ELA General Education curriculum. In our district, we use a cross-curricular gifted enrichment curriculum that was created by the gifted department. As an educator, I would say that I'm most passionate about meeting the diverse needs of my students, both academically and emotionally. I think that students need to know that they are much more than their test scores, and it's essential that they feel proud of their abilities, their personalities, and the things that make them unique. I think that's something important for all of us. So I strive to make sure that my students know that's what I love most about them. For the lesson objectives, I plan for students to answer the driving question, how would I survive if I were stranded in an unknown region? I also want them to complete independent research, collaborate as a group, and think critically about which tools could best help them survive in a dangerous situation. Finally, they devise a plan and create a survival tool that they could market for sale along with a presentation based on what they've learned so far about needs for survival. Prior to this unit, my students and I discussed how this thematic unit relates to their ELA General Education unit on the novel The Hatchet. We also worked together to design a student-made rubric that would enable them to evaluate the success of their projects as well as the projects of their peers. I believe that student evaluation is very important. This lesson is the second in a thematic unit of 6 lessons that will help my students answer the driving question that we strive to answer in this unit. All of my students are gifted, but one student in this class is twice exceptional and struggles socially. So early in the school year, I've set expectations for all the students that we need to be kind and respectful regardless of who we end up working with in groups. So for this lesson, I had the students spin a wheel to choose their groups so that group members were randomly assigned. In my class, I feel that I support all learners by providing a comfortable, welcoming environment. I allow my students to create presentations and build projects that meet the needs of their interests, as well as the ways that they find presentation most comfortable. Some students enjoy creating physical projects, some like digital projects. They like to engage in discussion with others. I also like to have a climate that encourages respect for everyone and kindness. So we work really hard on building that in my classroom. And I also have flexible seating because I think it's important for the students to move and be able to actively participate in lessons and to work with their peers. So you'll see in the video, flexible seating, movement, things like that to make for a comfortable environment. Our driving question for this unit is, how would I survive if I were stranded in an unknown region? We talked about last week how we would survive, and we talked about how people get stranded and where they get stranded. Okay, so remind me, how or where do people get stranded?
Desert.
Desert.
At sea.
Sea.
Jungle.
How?
Plane crash.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were on like a hiking trail and got lost.
Yes, got lost.
Cruise. Sinking.
Sinking ship, yep. Because today, we're gonna talk about what materials we might need. Like, remember we did something with materials in the last lesson. We had to pick some materials. Okay, so tell me, what do you think, based on what we've already kind of talked about, what do you think are like some of the most important items you might need for survival?
Wood.
Wood, okay.
First aid kit.
A first aid kit.
Water.
Water.
Lighter.
A lighter. Today we're gonna do an activity and then we'll see at the end which kinds of things you think are most important, okay? All right, today though, we're going to be stranded in the ocean.
Castaway.
So we were already stranded in the desert before, now we're gonna be stranded in the ocean. So let's see what he did when he was stranded in the ocean. Have you seen Castaway?
No. Wait, is that the dude that has a little volleyball?
Yep, it is. The video wasn't as pretty back then as it is today. So watch some things he did to survive. Okay, How do you think he got stranded? Yes, it was a plane crash. What are some things he did to survive?
He found on his mango thing and made tools to break it open.
Okay, he broke open something, I think it was probably a coconut, and drank the inside.
He rubbed like a piece of thing against like wood to make a fire.
Made a fire, yep.
I kind of remember like he wrapped something around his foot though, and like he like tried to signal for help.
Okay, he was trying to signal for help. Let's pick our partners first. We're gonna see what happens if we got lost. All right, so Reese, it's on you, so come spin to see who your partner is gonna be. Okay, Reese and Emmy. So Emmy, come spin to see who's gonna pick a partner next. I need you to pick a speaker and a recorder. So one of you is going to be the person that's going to share with us, and one of you is going to be the recorder that's going to write down. So quickly, pick a speaker and a recorder. Speaker, stand up. Recorder, raise your hand.
I'm a recorder. She's
Okay, got it? Perfect. All right, don't open this bag yet. So you're going to write on that card. I'm going to tell you what to write in a little bit. All right, I want you to sit up on your table. Yep, on top of it. That's your boat. Dangerous. I think y'all are big enough. Y'all can do it.
Big girl.
All right. This is your boat. Okay?
No, never mind.
All right. You and your friends, so listen carefully. You and your friends have decided to go on a deep sea fishing trip off the coast of Oregon. Things are going smoothly and the ocean is beautiful. You're over 100 miles out to sea when suddenly, midday, a storm rolls in and the skies grow dark. A violent storm tosses the boat effortlessly around. Crack! Lightning strikes the boat, zapping out all electronic communication and navigation equipment. One of your friends launches an inflatable raft. Push your chairs together. This is your raft. The only resources you have on you are waterproof matches in your pocket. Before abandoning the boat, which will sink in just minutes, you have the opportunity to grab 3 additional items from the sinking motorboat. You're going to read through the 15 items that are within reach. So in your bag, not yet, there are some little pieces of paper. Those are the 15 items that are within reach of you, and you're going to choose 3 that you think will be most valuable. You have 5 minutes before the boat sinks and the items are out of reach. Good luck.
Mom, we can use it. What is it? It's the thing card. We have a card. Alright.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Yep.
it's the Pacific. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay, now we gotta choose. Okay. Only 3.
Hear me out. Okay. There are many of these deep fishing. If we have this,
Do you know what an antiseptic is? Anybody know what an antiseptic is?
Yes.
What is
that's
it?
like medicine.
Okay, so keep that in mind.
Okay. But as soon as we run out of food, you're gonna what you have.
Remember, you don't know how long you're stranded for. You have to survive until you're rescued.
How long can you go without water? How many days?
Like, you can go 3 days without water, but when it dries off. No, listen.
So can we go 3 days without water and then drink some water and then go 4 days?
No.
Like just drink water every 3 days. Yeah, every 3 days.
Good, right.
Yeah.
Drink water every day.
So that's right, think about what's most important. Break it down. Water.
A pint?
Oh, there's 2 pints in a quart. And then
There's 4 per
so
quart.
2, 4, 16, 10, 12, 16.
Not here, but I think on the right track.
So we could go, what if we don't last so long? 32. We could go 300.
Yeah, so life preservers, sometimes they have the round things, sometimes they have a life jacket. You can only have 3 items in your hand done. No other items. All right. Now I need you to grab the recorder, to grab the card that's in there.
Hi. I don't have a pencil. Can you
You
grab my
can
pencil?
grab one off of there. Pretend you had a pencil with you. All right. This is because you're going to have to record your points. You have to earn 30 points to stay alive. Okay. A crate of food. Anybody picked a crate of food?
We did.
Okay, good. Give yourself 13 more points.
A wooden crate.
I don't think it said. It just said it was a crate of food. So
Hopefully it's wooden.
why would you? Do you have an idea for how to use it?
And then it was
Break
cardboard.
it apart and then you.
And if it was cardboard, if it fell in the ocean, that would kind of suck.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I like that. So you were already thinking if you took this item, you could use the crate maybe for something else. That's good thinking.
I thought it was a
Okay.
shelter thing you would have put over.
Maybe so, and I don't know. Maybe it would be made of wood. That's a really good idea. So if it was, you'd use the other materials. I like it anyway. So that's good thinking. Okay. Anybody pick maps of the Pacific Ocean? Okay. Why'd y'all pick a map?
Because we don't know where we're at in the Pacific
Yeah, we
Ocean.
just like fell out of the plane. Like, where are we supposed to go? We don't even know direction. We have nothing.
Okay. A map sounds great, but without a motor, you're not going to be able to get anywhere anyway. So it's useless because what are you going to do? You're just looking at your map, but you can't really get anywhere.
At least know like where like bad
But
areas are.
even though-
Even if you had the map, you won't know where you're at on the map.
That's right. If you just dropped off in the middle of the ocean, you really don't know where you're at. Okay. What did y'all survive?
Yes.
Good. How many points?
31.
31. Woo, that just made. I'm proud of you. Okay, what y'all pick?
The 20-gallon water jug, deep sea fishing kit, and a rope.
Okay, so you had water, which water was super, super important. Fishing kit and rope. Okay, good. What did y'all survive? Oh man, we're gonna miss y'all. Just kidding. All right, what did y'all pick?
Good. We picked 20-gallon water, deep sea fishing kits, and that's of the Pacific Ocean.
Okay, so y'all are close. You had the water. You thought of the fishing kit for what?
Of the fish, like at least a little fish.
For food. Okay, that's good. So you thought of water and you thought of food, and then it was just the map, which is a good idea. It's just it wouldn't work in the middle of the ocean, right? Okay, good. Okay, so you are going to devise a plan and create one survival tool that you could market for sale. Okay. You also need to design an ad to sell your product, to show us, like, this is my product, this is what it would look like. You can make a digital tool, or you can make a physical tool using the materials. You know, when you make a digital tool, remember you're gonna need to make those shapes and put them together, not copy and paste or anything from the internet, right? And then you're gonna also create the ad to sell your product. We need to know, what do we need to know about an ad? Like, if you're gonna make an ad, what are some things you need to tell me to sell me this product?
What it does and how it can help you.
Yep.
Don't tell them about the cons.
Don't tell what?
Don't tell them about the cons.
Like pros.
Okay, don't only tell the pros. Yeah, you're right. An ad usually makes things look great, okay?
I agree with them, like the benefits of like how it like can help you.
Yes, benefits of survival, the price. That's right. That's something people are gonna wanna know. Good. I know that my lesson objectives were met from this lesson because my students did a phenomenal job working together. They engaged in thoughtful and productive discussion. They brought up great points. They showed understanding of new concepts. And we discussed the results in group work, which allowed me to see that. I was able to observe and make sure that they were making those connections. The students also started working on their projects in this lesson, so I was really impressed seeing what they did to build their tools and how they started off their presentation and how they felt they could sell this tool using advertisement as a method of getting people exposed to their product. Now, I also feel that I'm confident that they will be able to answer the driving question based on this as one of their lessons. I don't think that I would change anything about this lesson. I think that the students really enjoyed it. They were actively engaged, and I think that it was a successful lesson overall. After this lesson, the students continued, they worked together to build their tools, to create their presentations. They engaged in further discussion and research. And I think that's all you need to know about this lesson. Thank you.